everyone. Today I will be talking about my cross-country road trip. One of the best ways to be able to see a lot of different things. One of them best ways is to go on a road trip. As our road trip starts off in Idaho and goes to Utah, where my wife and I went to visit my brother who lives in Utah. And there's some interesting things about Utah to be able to go see. We went to Salt Lake City, and there's a place in Salt Lake City called Temple Square, which is pretty cool because most everybody has heard. And Temple Square is where the Mormon Church's headquarters are located, and where they do a lot of decorations for Christmas, which was when we were kind of in town. We were in town around Christmas time, so we went to Temple Square and were able to see all the lights and stuff and the decorations, and also visit my brother who lives in just outside of Salt Lake City in a place called West Jordan, Utah. And after we went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this was over Christmas. We were there for a couple days, for about 3 days or so for Christmas, and it was really cool. We ate at a place called Mon Ami Gab, really good, a French restaurant, and walked around to the different hotels that they have there, and got to see a lot of different decorations and stuff, which was really cool. One of my favorites in Las Vegas that we visited was this cactus Christmas tree light display deal. Usually people put lights on Christmas trees and stuff and put lights out for displays, and you can walk through or drive through. Well, in Las Vegas and Nevada, they use cactuses, which was pretty interesting. And then we also walked around the Caesar's Palace, which is one of the more interesting and beautiful hotels in Las Vegas, I think. And then after this, we went and saw the Hoover Dam, which was really big. As you can see, that bridge in this picture is where you usually drive across that bridge. And if you are afraid of heights, I would not suggest standing close to the edge and looking over. It is really tall. You're really high up. The gorge goes down really far. And it was actually really cool because on the other side, there's a big old... And then after we left the Hoover Dam, we headed on over to the Grand Canyon, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world, which you can kind of see why after being there. My father-in-law took a helicopter tour over the Grand Canyon, and we were able to check out the Grand Canyon from the helicopter, and that was interesting, to say the least. My wife and mother-in-law, they're not big on heights, so they didn't join us on the helicopter ride. This picture is just me hanging out in the helicopter with my headset, and it was really cool because you get to see a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to see. And then after the helicopter tour, we also walked around a little bit so my wife and mother-in-law could see some of the Grand Canyon as well. Able to take a whole bunch of pictures that aren't gonna fit on this presentation. And some really cool pictures. You're able to stand at the edge of cliffs and look over and see the gorges and the canyons and the rivers running through them, which was really sweet. After the Grand Canyon, we headed on over to Tennessee, where my wife's uncle and aunt live, and we had to, well, we were in Memphis first, and then while we were in Memphis, we were told that we had to try to have really good barbecue food, which is true. I would have to say that's true. As you can see, I had, my meal was kind of interesting. It was like, it had some fries with on top and cheese and stuff, and it was really good. And then this here is my wife's aunt and uncle, and they told us that we had to try this place that had the best catfish. And I have to say that they were. And then after this, this is just a map showing the route that we took. And that's the many different things that we were able to see on our cross-country road trip.